smarts and my...
He told me enough.
No, I.
Here's Chuck.
Hey everyone, it's Don G. Corleone here, and usually I do live streams of these, but honestly I think for this one I just decided to just do a normal video for this one, but we're kind of approaching the end of the month, and I didn't really get a lot of DVDs last month, so this one's going to be like, usually at the end of the month I do a Blu-ray or DVD or VHS haul, depends on which ones I get more. This time around, it's going to be a Blu-ray and DVD haul because there was one Blu-ray that was bought for this time period. So, yeah. This video is going to be for the Don G. Corleone Blu-ray and DVD haul for technically both May and June. Because I forgot to do the May one. So it's going to be a combination of both. And since I got more around this time period, I didn't really get a lot during May. So we're just going to do both for this one. Wait, but let's start off with the February stuff. Yeah, I'll start off with... No, let's not... Not the... Okay, no. Not the February. The May stuff. Let's start off with the May stuff. So. I'll just get them... Okay, I think these are the separate... Alright. For May... Alright. For May... Yeah, so I got the stickers on this one. Alright, so for the first one, for May, Lisa Frankenstein. Yes, this was like a somewhat horror-ish film, like one of so far the only horror-ish film this year I've liked. Yeah. But yeah, like, this was directed by Rob Williams' daughter, Zelda Williams, and honestly, I feel like she does terrific with this one. This was a perfect directional debut here, and this actually saw the return of one of the Sprouse brothers, Cole Sprouse. Anyway, this was also from the writer Jennifer's Body, and like, yeah, this was the first horror-related thing this year I liked. That was one of the few that saw us in theaters because this barely made money. Hardly anybody went and saw this. That really sucks. In a way, because I think this definitely is much better than some people really make it out to be. I thought this film was pretty funny. Like, honestly, I think Newton and Cole Sprouse have pretty good chemistry with one another. And this kind of has, like, that Corpse Bride, like, vibes to it. It has, like 80s John Hughes and Tim Burton's Corpse Bride, like, vibes with, like, the plot and the concept and the kind of humor here. Anyway, but yeah, I actually definitely like this film. This is easily one of my favorite films of the year. And, of course, our next one, the big... I think this was May. I think this one came out on DVD in May. But anyway, regardless, this is the big one. The #1 best movie of 2024. And that is Dune Part 2. Now, I'll clarify something. When I did review this movie, yeah, I gave it an 8 out of 10, but the difference is why I now call it my favorite movie of the year is because I went and saw it a second time, the same week, opening weekend, during a Sunday afternoon. And I liked it way better then. Liked it much better the second time. At first, it's like, I still liked it the first time, I just kind of had some problems with it. I especially didn't really like the ending of the film, and then I saw it a second time, and honestly, I was just not in a really good mood that week. So there was, like, some stuff going on, and Then Sunday I saw it, and it was way better. Way better the second time around. So yeah, now it's my favorite movie of the year. But yeah, honestly, this is definitely what a part 2 should be. Like, honestly, like, it's more... Everything in part 2 should definitely be. This is definitely Denis Villeneuve's best work, easily, since Blade Runner 2049. This probably might have to be his second best feature film behind Blade Runner 2049. Yeah, and honestly, all the cast give even better performances here. Timothy Chalamet gives a massively improved performance from part 1 in this movie. Austin Butler gives a really frightening fucking performance here. And also, like, you also got Josh Brolin back. He gets more to do. Here, you got Christopher Walken in this movie. Here, you also got Javier Bardem in this movie. He also gets more to do. And yeah, but honestly, like, and also, like, Paul and Shanice's, like, romantic chemistry, like, it actually feels very believable in this film. Like, doesn't come off as cringy. It's not like Gen Z kind of romance, but like, yeah, it actually feels like the typical terrific romance chemistry right here, in a way. And honestly, the runtime was actually perfect. It wasn't like over preachy thing, and like, yeah, like, there's more action in this movie. Here, so yeah, Dune Part 2, easily my favorite movie of the year. This is my favorite movie of 2024 so far. Honestly, I think it might stay that way, to be fair. In the end, I think Dune Part 2 is not going to get the throne for that spot. So, alright, our next 3 are from Walmart. Or, like, low-priced buys from Walmart. Right here. I'm sorry, guys, I still got the little price tags on these because, like, sometimes whenever I buy a movie, I still forget to take off the price tags. Okay, I actually bought 2 of these from Sunrise Records. 1 of these from Walmart. So, never mind that. Alright, here we go. Goon, a hockey comedy. Heard good things about, so I bought it so I could watch it. Chicken Run, one of my easily favorite DreamWorks movies of all time. And definitely, it's probably easily my favorite film of Arman Studios. No doubts. Like, honestly, I hate the sequel, but I definitely liked this film. Easily one of my top favorite DreamWorks films of all time. And a horror film. This was technically a stream online, but Thanksgiving. Now, yeah, I gave this like a stream online. You're wondering, why did you buy this then? Well, because, I want to give it another watch around like American Thanksgiving weekend. Maybe I'll give this another watch. Like, I did like now, when I saw this in the theaters, I liked the Black Friday scene. The Black Friday scene was pretty fucking awesome. The problem I had with the movie, this was supposed to be like a grindhouse film, and apart from like the Black Friday scene, it didn't really feel like a grindhouse film, really, because, like, I mean, at least it's not like another, like, Freddy or Michael sequel. Like, at least it was an original thing, but the problems I had, it felt like this Eli Roth was just trying to make his version of Scream, set in Thanksgiving, in the end. Like, yeah, it felt like they were just trying to be a Scream movie, with the twist, and with Patrick Dempsey being the evil guy, and like, the ending was way too much sequel setup, and like, I know this is getting a sequel. It's kind of weird this is getting a sequel, because this film wasn't really that profitable. I mean, it wasn't terrible, it was averagely good, but the gore just didn't really feel that great. Like, it's a grindhouse movie, you expect some brutal gore, but these were kind of the typical kills I've already seen. It didn't really feel that graphic with the kill scenes. The Black Friday was like the gory bit, but some of the kills were just typical slasher kills. I mean, they kind of already revealed the kills in the trailer, so I think that kind of ruined the magic for me, in a way. So yeah, Thanksgiving, it's decently good, but I wouldn't really call it one of the best things Eli Roth has done. No. Alright, I reviewed this. Cliffhanger, definitely another great Stallone flick. It easily one of Sly's best films of the 90s. I already reviewed it though, so I don't need to say more of it. Red Dragon, bought this to complete the Hannibal collection. This is the prequel to Silence of the Lambs. probably give this a watch in October for Halloween horror movie reviews. Beauty and the Beast, an absolute childhood classic. Easily one of Disney's best animated films of all time, and one of the best animated movies ever made. This was a film I grew up watching. Like, when I was in elementary school, like, this was often an elementary school showing favorites. Absolutely love this. I'm basically trying to build the Disney Renaissance collection, like the actually good Disney films. I want to own the good stuff right here. So, like, yeah. I had to get rid of my copy of Lion King because the disc was now fucked, so I have to get a new copy of that. Still gotta get Aladdin. I already own Hunchback, I already own Hercules, I already own Mulan, so that just leaves me Aladdin, Lion King, Tarzan, Pocahontas, Guest Rescuers Down Under, maybe. But, yeah. Doing that. Now, Value Village buys. Got Edward Scissorhands. I think this might be more of a Christmas. I think I might save this one for a Christmas watch. But I bought this because I love Tim Burton. I love Johnny Depp. It's crazy. The craziest thing is, I still haven't watched it. Yeah, that sounds so weird. Right? That I haven't seen that movie yet. Alright, our next two are a TV show by The Simpsons, Season 4, and the last good season, Season 11. Yeah. Bought these because they're part of the good era. Easily, and yeah. Alright. The next two are the most recent stuff. You got Demolition Man. I just recently watched this. Another great Stallone flick. But honestly, the closest you'll get to the much better version of Judge Dredd, the Stallone Judge Dredd. Much more better version of this. And ironically, you get both Stallone and Wesley Snipes in a movie facing off each other. So pretty much both John Rambo and Blade pretty much facing off each other in a movie. And finally, another new release, another movie I really like this year. Where Khan battled a meth head. I mean, Godzilla X Khan the New Empire. Yeah, most of you, like most people probably know just by Rambo Afterlife's news video, Khan fought the meth head named Scar King. Yeah, Godzilla X Khan the New Empire. And all jokes aside, but yeah. And honestly, you're wondering, just because I mentioned that video, I did not hate this movie. I actually loved it. Now, does it deserve to be really compared to God? I think, like, the problem was with this movie, this came out a little too soon after Godzilla Minus One. Godzilla Minus One came out, like, December, then this came out 3 months afterwards, and that didn't sit well with many Godzilla fans because, like, Godzilla barely appears in this movie a lot, so, like, they were still kind of not over the Godzilla Minus One hype, in a way. So, that served as a bit of a problem with this. Here, and plus the MonsterVerse isn't really too well received by a lot of people. I think, to be fair, now, this is easily another one of my favorite movies of the year. I absolutely love this movie. I loved seeing this in the theaters, loved seeing this in D-Box. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I actually liked this one was more about the monsters and not the stupid human characters this time. Like, the human characters felt way less the focus this time. And this time we actually felt like we got to be about the monsters. This one we actually get to be kind of about Khan, looking after this, like, baby gorilla. In a way, having to pretty much become the new protector or father figure of this baby gorilla. Then finds this other clan of Khans. And then, of course, battles his foe, the Scar King. And honestly, like, the Scar King was honestly was a pretty intimidating villain, especially, like, when he's on the beach and the humans are, like, running away from him. And, like, you can see this guy's big as fuck. Like, at first it doesn't feel like it, but then when he gets to the human line, you see he definitely is really, really tall right there. And that really showed a great feature. And, like, yeah. And I did like in the final scene, Godzilla and Khan actually teamed up to fight him and the monster he was controlling. And Mothra, like, showed up to stop, like, him and Godzilla fighting again and show they need to work together for this one time to take down the Scar King. Yeah. So, honestly, though, even though Godzilla's in the movie, you should not have called this Godzilla X Kong because Godzilla's hardly really in the film. That's kind of a big problem with a lot of Godzilla fans. Like, I think you should have taken the Godzilla title out, just called it a Kong movie, and just call it Kong the New Empire instead. Because this is more of a Kong film. Godzilla vs. Kong was more of a Godzilla movie. This one's way more of a Kong film. Wait. So yeah, it's kind of the opposite. Whereas Godzilla vs. Kong was about Godzilla, Kong the New Empire is about Kong. So I like the role reversal right there. We actually get to be, yeah, like right there. And honestly now, I know they're going to be doing more MonsterVerse films and like, but if I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure I really want to watch the stuff that comes after because I was kind of satisfied with the way this movie ended. I mean, is there really a point in me to watch the rest of the MonsterVerse? I mean, this movie kind of ended everything nice for me. Like, Kong pretty much becomes the king of the whole Kong clan, and Godzilla's now an Earth protector. Where else can they go? So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm really going to continue the series here because New Empire felt like a good send-off for me. And especially after I saw Godzilla -1, which I really do want to buy, but it's on Netflix, and I did watch it on Netflix, and that's still a fucking awesome movie. That's why, like, I've been, like, checking out, ever since, like, Godzilla -1, and, like, revisiting these Godzilla movies, I've been checking out stuff like Godzilla 1998, and I love that, and, like, trying to check out some more Godzilla movies as this year kind of progresses. You know, if I get the time to, check out the rest of Godzilla stuff. In a way, like, this, honestly, like, Godzilla -1 has kind of renewed my interest in the classic monsters, Kong and Godzilla. So, yeah, I really can't wait. So yeah, and then yeah, that's pretty much all I have for the collection, and that's all I have for the movies I bought. So this month is coming to an end already, and honestly, this June went by pretty fucking fast. And this year's starting to finally get better, for me anyway. So I wonder July what's going to be happening then. Now, July, like the stuff I'm trying to buy now, in all honesty, I'm just trying to buy movies I enjoy now. Not try to buy so much shitty stuff because, like, I just had to recently give away a whole buckload of crap movies I own to make room for these bad boys. Honestly, I'm not so sure I need to own every single movie. Just the stuff I really, now I just kind of want to buy the movies like I really, really love. Ones that are worth owning. In a way. Because I'm getting older. And sometimes I kind of have to look after like more life-related reasons. Since now I have my own place, I kind of need to have some more life-related stuff. Like I just made my like birthday list. I like put like things like a new little, hoping like usually I'm recording on boxes, so hoping to get like a new table. So I put that on a little list. I put this like wide table on my birthday list so that I can put the iPad I'm using on there. And then maybe you could get a little better background see. And like, yeah, like maybe a better chair. Well, it's a little more comfortable to sit on. And yeah, and just some more life-related things for my place. In a way. You know? Sometimes that's more important than owning a bunch of movies. But yeah, that's it for my Blu-ray and DVD haul. Now I want to know in the comments down below what your favorite copy, what was the favorite thing I showed in this whole video was. And until then, guys, that'll be it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. If you like this, want to see more, and don't forget to like, subscribe to Don G. Corleone.